Hey guys, how many of us know that it is our own people who suck the life out of us? How many of us know that we have a ton of gifts that we're not using because someone, usually someone close to us, has taken advantage of those gifts? So we always hear the common talk about the cup being half full or half empty. Sometimes our cup is completely empty. So let's talk about the cup being half empty or the cup being completely empty and what we should do to replenish our cups. So the things that are taken from us are typically the things that we are the best at. So if in your house you are the best at cleaning, you're probably the cleaner. If at your job you're the best at communicating, you're probably the communicator. If at your kid's school you're the best at leading school activities, then you are the leader of the school activities. So all of these things are like little tiny gifts that we have. So being able to clean is a gift. I hate cleaning. It is not something that I desire to do. I don't love it. So I would say that's not my gift. Do I do it because I have to? Yeah, there's a lot of things we do because we have to. One of the things that a lot of us have is natural intuitive abilities, natural leadership skills, natural instincts, I guess we can say. And so when we have those things, people tend to flock to us for them. Okay. So you don't even know because you're not even aware that you're using your gifts most of the time. You're not even aware that the information that you just helped a person to process, you did through intuitive or innate abilities that were downloaded or installed to you before you even came here. So I used to always say this crazy thing about leaders, and I'm like, leaders are born, they're not created, because you can tell if a child is a leader when they are kids. Like you can tell, you can pick out of a bunch which kid is gonna actually be the leader. It's just a natural thing, right? Can you learn leadership skills? Yeah, you can. So with that being said, you typically become the leader of everything. So if you're born with leadership skills, if leadership skills is your talent, if intuition is your talent, intuition is crazy because most of us just don't listen to it. You have been having these gifts. You walked around with them forever. I am case in point, walked around with those feelings about what was right, what was wrong, which there is no right and wrong, but I always just knew what was gonna happen, like before it even happened. Like it was like I could feel what was gonna happen. It's almost like when you're about to get in a car accident and you see the car accident happening before it happens. I've always had that gift. And so what I started to do was try to move people from hitting the wall. So, not knowing back then that I had to allow people to people and allow people to do what they were going to do, I used to try to stop people from hitting the wall. So, I literally would be able to see, like, people, you can tell me something and I can see the outcome of it, right? So sometimes people be like, oh, I want to start this business, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And I honestly could see what was going to happen before it happened. Not knowing, I used to just think I was a crazy person making things up. But in most scenarios, I can see multiple things for um, each idea or talent that somebody or something is trying to pursue. With that being said, you have that gift too. So like if you're listening, you have that gift. You have the ability to um, see beyond the physical realm. So a lot of y'all think y'all just daydreaming. Y'all think that it's just a thought in your mind and you don't want to get involved in it. So my crazy self used to get involved in it and try to curtail people from taking the what I thought was the wrong path, or what I looked at as, oh my God, like she wouldn't want to experience that. Well, we're all just here to have experiences, right? We are here to be cautious and learn from each experience. I'm not even going to say be cautious, because really and truly each experience is a different experience. You learn from each one of them. But once you pay attention to your abilities, your leadership skills, your intuition, all the things, you'll start to put the pieces together, right? You'll start to see easier, clearer. You'll start to use your gifts as they come on board. The more you use your gifts, the more they'll activate, right? So for years, I thought I didn't have a gift. I was like, oh my God, like people walking around, they can sing, they can dance. I was never like top tier at anything. So I was like always like middle of the line. I was never like top tier at anything. All the while, like my leadership abilities are top tier. So sometimes we're looking for gifts and we're looking for purpose, and we already know what that gift or that purpose is. People know your purpose before you do. Okay? The people see your purpose and they will use everything that you have to try to avoid you getting to that purpose. This is usually done by people who are in close proximity to us. When I say close proximity, I am talking mom, dad, sister, brother, sisters. Sisters will do it. Brothers will do it as well. First cousins, second cousins, third cousins, your best friend. They're all using your gifts and your talents to help themselves. There are people who will use your light, use your talents, and use them for their greater good. Okay? You have to start to create boundaries. You have to decide how much you're going to give. So, yes, we are here to share our gifts, our love, our talents with the world, but we are also not here to be misused. You know which people are energetically draining you. You know this already. You know why you don't want to pick up the phone and call. You think twice about it. You feel very taken in their presence when they're around you. Your first initial reaction is to draw back. But, eventually, we all play the game and we do what needs to be done to save face for family, friends, and all those things. You do not have to give your power away. You do not have to give other people your energy. The crazy thing is that they don't even know that they're draining your energy. They don't know that they're drinking you dry, because most people are takers and some of us are givers. And so the people who are takers, they're going to take. That is their natural order. They're going to take whatever you have and they're going to use it for their advantage. Once your cup becomes empty, you are depleted, you're drained, you're wondering why you're feeling sick, why you're feeling emotional, why you just can't get on a good foot, because you have given everything away. So you have to pull back your power. You have to pull back your energy and you have to refill your own cup. This could look like being in solitude for you. Everybody has different ways of filling their own cup. For some people, it's physical. You might need to walk every day. You may need to meditate every day. You may need to find your space and live in it each day. So you cannot keep getting up and running like a machine, because if you're listening to this, you're aware of the matrix. So when I say that, you're aware that life is a game and we're living it, and we're here to see it as such. So if you are getting up and you running the same game, you playing the same game every day, of course you're going to get burnt out. You're sick of seeing it. You're sick of seeing the game. So if your routine is the same every day, if it is the same thing over and over and over, you're going to get depleted by that also. Because now you operating in your physical and you're not operating in your spiritual or in a higher realm, because you are literally just waking up and running the same program every single day. That program about to tap out. It's sick of it. It's sick of you running the same program every day. So what happens is we allow people to deplete our energy to the point where we are literally getting up every single day and running the same operating system. We are doing the same thing over and over because we wake up and we choose to do the same thing over and over, because we have allowed people to take so much from us that we think that this is what we have to do. You don't. That's not what you have to do. We do not have to. I want to make sure you understand that we don't have to. We're here to create. So if you done gave all your power away to everybody around you, you done gave them all your energy, you've been on the phone for 17 hours trying to console this person, you have planned a family vacation because you're the leader in the family, and then when you get to the vacation, everybody asking you questions, you don't even know what's going on, you're not having a good time. You are the person that leads and carries everything for the entire family. You are exhausted. You carry everything for your friends. You carry everything for your husband. You carry everything for your kids. Now, listen, you chose that husband. That's your husband. You chose your significant other. That's your significant other. Those kids, they didn't ask to be here. So those are things that you're going to have to give energy to a certain extent. But there are people that you are not bonded to, that you are not required to give that level of energy that you are giving it to, and it's taken away from the things that you need to do. So you can't see your talent. You can't see your gifts. You can't see anything because you done gave away so much. You gave it all away. So you wondering why your gift's not working. You wondering why you're not getting visuals, why you're not having dreams, why you don't feel connected, because you gave everything away. Sometimes y'all not even giving it away to a husband and kids. You're giving it away to a person who will never give you anything in return. This universe is a give and take. It's an in and out. For every one, there's a zero. For every in, there's an out. Every up, there's a down. Every left, there's a right. That is just the way the world works. Okay? So for every taker, there's a giver. Now you need to limit those takers in your life, because what's happening is you got 17 takers and one giver. So what you think that's happening to the giver? The giver is now depleted, has nothing. Refill your cup by lighting a white candle and asking the universe to give you your power back, to return everything to you that belongs to you, and to allow those people that were connected to your energy to go and love and to be released from your energy, from your aura. You also want to pick up a practice every day. Like I said, if you're doing the same thing over and over, you're going to get the same results. Find time to meditate, find time to walk, find time to pray, find time to be in one connection with yourself. The problem is we forget about self. Like we forget to be connected to us. So if we're not connected to us, then who is? So you forgot to take care of you in the midst of taking care of all of these people. Stop giving your power away. Let's focus today on areas where we are giving away our power. Start to recognize those areas. The best part of it is when you can recognize it. So I know when my cup is half full because I can recognize it, right? I start to pay attention to how I feel energetically, if I feel drained, if when I go to an event, this event feels good to me or it doesn't. You don't have to go. I don't care how many baby showers, bridal showers, birthday parties they have. You do not have to participate. It's okay to say, hey, I can't make it, and take care of yourself, okay? Pay attention to the areas where you feel the most drain and start to ask for your power back in those areas. When you ask for your power back and it's restored to you, don't give it away again. Not now, okay? Because right now you need to use your energy so you can get to the place that you need to be. So you can give it away again later. You will, because we're givers and givers gonna give, right? But I need you to start being more mindful and choosing the areas in which you want to give your energy to, okay? I hope you guys have an amazing day today. You know why? Because we create our own reality, and nothing, or no one can create for us or create our reality unless we allow them to. So pull back your power, pull back your energy, and let's have an amazing day. Talk to you soon.